Learned that from Andrew Tate.
That's right. I learned so many things.
Like how to love myself.
I'm gonna
Sure.
go
And be
after
confident.
ye booty.
Love
Dirty
myself
much.
frequently.
Not
I
like,
guess we
Andrew
should-
not like this, Dennis.
Like this.
like this and like that.
Like this and like this and like that, and y'all.
Lick this and lick that.
Don't tell me what to lick.
Lick
Like
whatever-
this.
Lick.
Like this, motherfucker.
I'm trying
Trying
to
to lick
lick
you,
you, motherfucker.
What's the term for the type of muscle that a tongue is? That because it doesn't build up lactic acid, so it doesn't get tired.
Yours doesn't get tired?
What?
Yeah, my tongue gets
What?
tired.
Wait a
Shit,
minute.
man.
Fuck you guys.
Lucky, what?
You just use it all the time, so you know it's
That's true.
built up that muscle.
No, there's like specifically a term. That's what like you don't get sore there.
Type
push
of
puncher.
muscle what a tongue is. Intrinsic
See?
muscles.
That's the word.
Steve
Thank you.
am Best at search term.
It translates
What
Louisiana.
is?
You better not be watching no porn though.
There are 3 extrinsic muscles. Oh, wait, no. Wait. An intrinsic muscle is a muscle that's not attached to a bone.
Oh, am I?
Tristan,
An
pan your
extrinsic
camera
muscle-
up ever so
Wiener.
slightly,
So the
please.
What do you want me
most
to
of the
do?
muscles in the
Move
tongue
the
are
camera up ever
intrinsic.
so slightly.
Only 3 of them are
There you
extrinsic,
go.
which is obviously unusual because most muscles are attached to bone at both ends.
Okay.
Most.
What level are you guys right now?
Five?
7.
Five.
Fucking. We had it right there, guys. We had him on his heels.
7.
I didn't feel like spending more
7.
time on stream re-rolling things.
All right, roll
I know.
everything for 2 levels.
5 says my character app.
Good. 5 it is.
Scrothor.
Scrothor's ready.
Yes.
Who's doing the intro?
Previously on Botched.
This contract is satisfactory.
Dwarf, come with us.
Welcome back, listeners, to the, I think it's 25th. I've already lost my mind.
Mm.
Yeah, 25th. Welcome back, listeners, to the 25th episode of our 7th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start where we left off last time, as the group has, well, this new group, anyways, has resurrected from the dead and is joined by a dwarf who looks very rattled and is very barky.
I think his soul was switched with the dogs.
This dog has no soul. What are you guys doing? Anything?
We have that magical map.
Yes, the devil gave you a magical map.
I'm going to open it.
Okay.
Does it have is it lit up where we're supposed to bring this dwarf?
No, if you recall correctly, the map only tells you where you are. Doesn't give you any goals.
Where does ye brother hail from?
Hold, please. I can't find the picture.
Does it have like little footprints with people's names underneath them?
Yes. Well, no, it's
Nice.
mostly just
Oh.
a circle with "you are here" and it blinks.
Lame.
It's a mall map.
Mischief managed.
Kinda. Yeah, it's pretty much a mischief managed map.
The Marauders map.
Yeah, I'm aware. But he
Nothing's
said
actually labeled. It's all just a. It's all
but he
just
said
a
that it's
number
not
that
that.
refers
and
to
then he said
another
it was
thing.
that.
Olama.
Does it? Olama?
Olama?
Yep, that's the name of the small dwarvish.
Thanks.
So I'm gonna
Barack Obama.
Olama.
Barack Obama.
What?
What's that?
I'm still confused as to what's going on. I was alive and I was falling 1 second and then I exploded and then I was dead and I was in a terrible place for hundreds of years.
Would you remember exploding?
I remember. That was the last thing I remember.
Remember all the little pieces?
I remember. Oh God, I remember.
I would eat them.
Also, my brother's from Olama.
I'm gonna look at the map.
You guys are between Eastwood and Sergio.
Okay. How far away is Olama?
It's on the other side of Sergio.
How many
You would guess a few hours.
Okay.
ride.
I suggest we bring this. Oh, sorry, you seemed a little scared, Scrothor. Didn't mean to ruffle your feathers there. I suggest we bring this dwarf back to his families. And then. Oh, sorry, turtles. And then maybe we can find a helpful soul in Ye Town.
Does anybody know anybody in Sergio? Maybe we could, stay overnight, get under some blankies.
Maybe there's a dying man I could follow.
I'm predisposed to pneumonia.
That's nice.
It is. It's not on the track though, so nobody heard it.
Wonderful. To Sergio. By the way, what's everybody's name? I'm Scrothor.
Yes, Mr. Scrothor, you've made that abundantly clear.
Scrothor is here.
You seem to begin every sentence with your name. You seem to replace any possible place where you would put a pronoun, such as a normal person might use I. You instead use Scrothor.
Yes, Scrothor's communicating.
I'm Clancy Scuttlebottom CPA. Nice to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
I don't need to shake that. It doesn't look washed.
If you want, you can roll information or a history check to figure out what you know about Sergio.
Would the dwarf know anybody in Sergio?
The dwarf's a little rattled at the moment. Is still having an existential crisis, it seems.
Would somebody shake him so that he comes to his senses? I rolled a 2 for history.
11 for history.
Okay.
19.
Well, I guess it's a 7, technically.
And Felita's gonna shake the dwarf.
What'd you get for your shake check?
What do I need to roll for a shake?
I don't
Dex
mean
or
to shake him
strength,
too
depending
hard.
on if you want to do it finesse or
Non-lethal.
neither is lethal.
Well, yeah, he's not a baby.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, dwarves are kind of small. And he was
He's
recently
just
just
born.
brought to
Is
life.
acting like
Yeah.
one.
So like Dex.
so if you want to finesse shake, or if you're looking to just as vigorously shake as possible, I would say strength in that instance. So it's dex or strength.
Shake
It's a
the
15.
dwarf. Shake the dwarf.
15?
Right?
Yeah, you shake the shit out of this
Dex.
dwarf. But you shake him in a swarthy way.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's just like, oh, I'm sorry. I've never died and come back to life before. It's all a little alarming.
It
Sergio's
gets better every time. Trust me.
Sergio's fine, I guess. They're really into gold, like really, really into gold. Everybody there is kind of crazy for it. The leader, most of all.
Is there some sort of stream nearby where you shake the water?
There's a mine. Mine's right in the backside of town.
We're probably not welcome there.
I mean, they don't. I wouldn't recommend staying too long. They'll start to get paranoid. Usually, it takes a little bit for the fever to kick in.
Gold fever?
Yeah. Also, if you just stay out of Ecstasy's way, you're fine.
Captain Gizzard, do you have a gold tooth?
No, I don't have any teeth, you see. None of these are real. They're
Coconuts.
they're not coconuts. On this economy? No, this is whalebone.
Because that's cheaper.
Real ivory.
I farmed it myself.
Can I taste them?
I'm sorry, Captain Gizzard. Are you under the impression that gold teeth are real teeth and that bone teeth are fake teeth?
Yes, precisely.
Okay.
I haven't-
Sound to me.
I don't know how things work here on the mainland.
Scrothor also has no teeth.
Do you want to try mine?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out my teeth
Okay.
and put them into Scrothor's beak.
They don't really work properly because he doesn't have any.
Scrothor like teeth.
They just kind of get stuck in his chompers.
Can't he hold them down with the intrinsic muscles? In his
Also, he
tongue?
looks horrifying because it's a bird with teeth.
Maybe if Skrothar is a fan of these. Thank you.
They taste wonderful.
I can maybe, if we get out to the Ivory Coast, I can probably find you some materials to make your own.
Or maybe just one big one that goes over my beak.
Beak tooth.
I will write these down in my captain's log.
Okay. Any other questions? Or
Well, I rolled a 19 for my history on that town.
Yeah, so it's always been a gold farming sort of town. When Smiling Tom got in, he made sure to really put that place to work and start to.
Sorry,
What?
Steve's killing me, and I think we're thinking the same thing.
What?
Do you farm gold?
So they farm gold.
Yeah,
in
it's
this
gold
town.
farmers.
They raise gold trees.
Yeah.
And they pluck the gold fruit from the trees.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Someone's never played World of Warcraft. Come on.
I haven't.
Yeah, it's called gold
I
farming.
had a girlfriend in college.
I did not. I did not.
Nope.
Not till after I quit WoW. Then I got a girlfriend.
Weird.
I know it's crazy.
Well, which one of us graduated?
I
That's
actually
right, it was-
got a
it
girlfriend
wasn't me.
before I quit WoW.
Oh, nice.
good shit. Hey.
Is she what turned your life around?
No, I broke up with her so I could play more WoW.
Hey, choices.
Yeah.
So it's always been a mining town. It's always been a little bit on the secluded side, but you know it's fine. People go there, especially seeking sort of their fortune. When Smiling Tom came into the area, he put Ecstasy in charge. It's a
Prostitute?
female. No, it's not a prostitute.
A lady.
It's a lady. Yeah, it's a female dragonborn, a golden dragonborn, or a red dragonborn, I should say. And
Not on my list of towns.
Ecstasy
Oh, yeah, it
is kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Bandit
Very,
queen.
very paranoid, and the town's not locked down, but all of the miners and Ecstasy and everybody, all of their gold goes directly to Smiling Tom, but they are very, very paranoid about anybody coming into town trying to steal it. So they get very violent and agitated if they think anybody is there to take their gold.
I have a question, voice and head.
Yes.
How do you motivate people to mine gold if they don't get to keep any of it?
Fear of
Violence?
death.
So it's more of a prison town?
No, it's sort of like they kick the can down the road. Like, don't worry. Eventually, when Smiling Tom gets enough gold, then you get the rest. You just got to keep making more gold till we get to, the goal line.
I don't believe
Which there
the
is
goal
none.
line exists.
Well, they're dumb. Yeah. So that's how that's working.
This sounds like a terrible place.
Could be.
Clancy, are you still sure you want to stop theirs?
I mean, I asked if anybody had family. If the answer's no, we don't have to
Yeah,
go.
let's go around.
We could camp in the wilderness. I'm sure there aren't any,
Elves?
coyotes filled with helium or anything.
Elfiotes?
That would be weird.
But we could, I guess, stop for supplies, I guess.
We said just don't stay long.
Do you have any money? I don't.
Skrothor's not moving in.
Yeah, nobody has any money.
I
Just
actually
some
do.
money. Do you? Oh, okay.
Wow. Wait, how did you get that out of hell?
It was a reverse mortgage.
That's fair.
They give them away to everybody down in hell.
Okay. Yeah, you guys just sort of respawned with your items, not so much with money.
I guess since I took the sailor feat, I came with 10 gold.
Sure.
Not feat,
yeah,
sailor background.
Okay. I'll say since you have a sailor background.
I
then-
just
yeah,
wa-
he keeps it around in a pouch around his neck, which
I
is
just
his
want to make
item.
sure.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure.
I believe you.
Well, technically, every class starts with,
Yeah, I got
Gold.
10 gold.
okay,
How you want to spend me money?
your prison pocket. Okay, Popeye. So,
money, 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 money. It's Mr.
Maybe
Krabs.
going to
play
Sergio.
cards.
All right. So you guys The railroad track is just below because you guys were up on like a rocky ridge. So make your way down. All your horses are riding and whatnot. Who has Callum on their horsey?
Oh, I can't take an extra ride, and my shell is too big.
Callum can ride on Scrothor's horse, and Scrothor will fly.
Okay. All right.
Don't you have a jackalope or something as your?
No, I have a lizard.
Oh, that's right. You have a lizard.
You ride a jackalope.
No, I ride a moose.
Oh,
I gotta write
yes.
that down.
It's a dire moose.
Is it Clancy who has a jackalope?
I must have a jackalope. I'm small, so I definitely ride a jackalope.
Yes.
And then Felita, what do you ride? A horse or
A dire coyote.
Dire coyote.
a coyote?
He gave you a dire
Coyote.
moose. Did you read what I sent you about dire mooses?
No.
You should open the link.
I will.
All right. So
I was also reminded today that the reason we party wiped is because one of us kept Sugarfoot as their horse, and anywhere that horse goes, death follows.
Comes with him.
That's true.
I mean,
I will name this lizard Sugar Toes.
you guys didn't have your horses for quite a long time, so
Sugarfoot was still alive.
Sugarfoot's influence is long.
you had to kill the horse
and
before you went to prison.
You can't kill that horse.
Kill the horse inside you.
Sometimes they come
horse
back
kills you.
again.
So you guys ride.
Jesus.
Easy.
Sorry, say that again.
You guys ride west along the railroad tracks. You see Sergio pop up in the distance, and the city itself does not seem to be for a gold farming town. Seems pretty unassuming. Like, does not seem like they're using said gold to like gild the buildings or anything like that. Seems like a pretty standard. In fact, it almost looks like a poorer than normal large town. You ride in, and you notice there are some people panhandling on the sides of the street. Everyone looks kind of poor, very scraggly, and overall, just everyone has a kind of like a 1,000-yard gaze.
Scrothor would like to bless all of the panhandlers.
Okay.
By the glory of Birdcorp, you are given guidance. And I
What does that mean?
boop them,
What is-
casting my cantrip of guidance at them.
Okay, what's that do?
I touch a willing creature.
Okay.
And they can add a d4 to the number rolled on the ability check of their choice. So the next person they ask for money, they can ask a little better.
Great. Turns to Captain Gizzard. Sir, you smell like you've got gold on you. Can I have a couple, please, so I can eat?
He's just hungry.
What?
I mean, is it something you roll for?
Yeah.
He's asking first, and then he'll roll.
I just came back from hell and I don't have my booty on me yet. See how concave it is.
He said a +4. Is that what you said?
Plus 1d4 to
Plus
the
a
next
1d4.
roll.
19.
I
Please, sir. I haven't eaten in 3 days. I can die at any moment. I only need a single gold piece.
I haven't eaten yet either, and I came right from hell. But here, what's your name, sons?
Sass.
Samson?
Sass.
Sass?
Sass.
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 Say yes.
Sass.
Sass.
Scots!
Yes, you got it.
Yes, sass.
I'm gonna
Surf
pinch.
sassafras.
I'm gonna pinch off a gold into his hand.
When you do that, you notice that all of a sudden the other panhandlers swarm him, and they all just start change. They all just start fighting over this one coin that you gave them.
Okay.
No, friends. We could share it together. Listen.
And they just are going crazy.
I shout over the kerfuffle. Birdcorp is not responsible for any accidental death or dismemberment that may occur while under the blessings of Birdcorp.
Exactly.
They
He
don't
gets
seem
it.
to hear you at all.
Can I actually cast Mage Hand to try to get that gold piece back?
Now you're thinking, friend.
All right, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand as like they're
Stealth.
scrumming about.
Yeah.
You said stealth?
Yeah.
Okay.
So nobody
Yeah,
notices.
yeah. Not. Okay. It's a 15. No. Yes. No. 16.
I guide you.
They don't notice.
Nice.
The mage hand just slides out of the bottom of the scrum with the gold piece, brings it back to you.
Aye.
They continue to beat the piss out of
Very
each other
good.
over this no longer existing gold piece.
You are generous.
And more
well
bodies
endowed.
keep coming to the pile. So
Aye, thank ye.
there's at least
You can
7 or
see
8
how
people.
tight me pants is on how well endowed I is.
I don't understand that. Hey. Do
Whoa,
birds have
whoa.
penises?
Do birds? Oh wait, I have a cloaca, don't I?
Birdswithpenises.com.
Is it birdswithpenises.com?
I think it's already taken.
All right.
Give me your phone. Let me check.
I'll check it myself.
Kaku.
What were you saying, voice and head?
There's like 7 people in this scrum.
Okay.
Yeah. But it just continues on, so you can just move on with your day if you so wish. There only seems to be this just seems like one continuous street from start to finish, all leading towards the
It's
mines.
available.
Sure. You do notice that the largest building in town seems to be the one closest to the mine.
What kind of building is it? It's like a bank, a church.
It's none
City
of
Hall.
the above. It just kind of sticks out over all the rest of them. If you had to guess, it kind of looks like an old saloon, but it does not appear to be running that way.
I mean, we don't have to interact with the mine. We can just stay a night while we travel.
Well, it's still early in the day. It only took you a couple hours to get here. So it's like noonish at this point. And most of the shops, in terms of like general stores and whatnot, that's on this side, so not even over by the mines. So
Is there someone nearby that looks like they are in need of help from Scrothor?
I mean,
Any
the old
wayward
man getting
souls?
beaten by all the other.
No, he will surely pull himself up from his hobo straps.
Uh-huh.
We helped him already.
Well, roll a perception check and see if you see
Yes,
anything.
Maybe there are missing children. Or-
Why say it like that?
Are you gonna eat them?
No. Investigation?
Yes, and also give me a high-low.
Intelligence.
Guess.
15.
Okay, high-low.
Fuck you. Low.
You do notice that there is a woman who seems to be a bit disheveled running out of a building. Her clothes are a little ripped and torn, and she seems to be a little busted up. Looks like possibly been in a fight of some sort and running across the street, and there appears to be a male coming out of the building who's staggering around drunkenly with a pistol drawn and just sort of firing in the air. Get back here, woman! He yells.
That's terrible.
Then you notice he gets a lasso out. And he's starting to do the old wrangling.
I feel
motion.
like we should kill him.
Yeah.
Do you want to lasso him and I'll fly him up in the sky? And then drop him?
Nope.
No.
Doge
Felita
hype.
pulls out her shotgun.
All right.
We're gonna handle this the old-fashioned way.
All right. He doesn't even notice you guys. He's just focused on the lassoing because he's getting ready to let go of that rope.
Felita's
Scrothos.
gonna walk up and stick that shotgun right in his back.
Okay. And he
You
tenses
might
up.
want to drop the rope.
All right. You're making a big mistake, whoever you is. I'm a big person in this town. I got
I don't
connections.
give a fuck who you are.
Scrothos.
Drop the rope, though.
Smells someone near death. He's hungry.
So we just gonna like staying here with the gun in my back this whole day? Like, what are we doing?
I mean, either I'm gonna put this whole load of buckshot in your ass, or you're gonna walk back in that building.
You're
put a
you're
whole load
between
in
me
his
and the
ass?
building, though.
Whole load in his ass. That's right, Clancy.
Excuse me, lady. Hello.
Oh, the lady who ran across the street.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
You dropped your can of food.
Okay. Where'd you get a can of food?
He's trying to start the storyline.
Yeah, come on, Dennis.
Oh, that okay. So
What-
I haven't watched.
What
recently.
seems to be the matter?
Oh, he, that's my husband. I didn't make his toast the way he exactly likes it, and he got a little violent. So it was my fault. I didn't cook it properly.
Scrothor casts mending on her clothing.
It fixes her right up, and she's like, "Oh, are you magical?"
I am Scrothor
I don't.
of the desert.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen one of your kind around here.
Yes, I am from Birdcorp, and we send our greetings.
What's Birdcorp?
We are a citadel far away, and we're trying to get to the root of everything to make everything better.
Okay.
The essence of the situation will be revealed
Okay.
at some future date.
All right. So oddly specific and vague at the same time.
Yes, well, can we offer you some marriage counseling?
I feel like as soon as you leave, it's gonna revert back to being the way it was.
Irreparable
Well, then do you want him
differences.
to keep breathing?
Well, I mean, I don't think his boss will like it if you kill him.
I don't give a fuck what his boss likes.
It would also dissolve their marriage.
That is true.
Legally speaking.
It would dissolve the marriage, but Ecstasy's not gonna be happy about it. That's the foreman of the mine.
What if there was a new foreman?
I mean, you might
There's
want to take
a
that
f-
up with
a-
her first
a-
before
a
you kill him.
fiveman, the fifth man.
There's always more cogs for the wheel, as the Birdcorp always says.
Kind, sweet Scrothor, you don't want to stay in this town, I'm telling you.
No.
It has a way with people.
We're on our way somewhere else. I don't want to be the foreman.
Oh, okay. It felt like you were saying you wanted a job.
No,
He was just brainstorming.
I could do maybe a search position and find the right candidate. If this one proves to be injured on the job.
Are you fucking HR Skeksis?
Poisonhead, how far are we from where we were trying to get to?
You mean the Dwarven village?
Olama?
Yeah.
Maybe 3-4 hour ride. It wouldn't be dark by the time you get there.
Oh, why are we here?
You wanted supplies.
Got anywhere you can go?
I've lived here my entire life.
You want to come with us?
I mean, do you guys got gold where you going?
Yes.
Like a lot of
Probably.
it? Okay.
Dwarves.
Oh, okay. Well, they typically have a lot of gold. I mean, sure, yeah, fine. I'll come with.
Felita pulls the trigger.
All right.
Oh. I was ready for net lunch anyway.
We should probably go now.
Would
That's
you
a nat 20, though.
Okay.
At point blank?
In half, you say.
Yeah. So
Wasted nat 20.
So, the human body, he bent the wrong direction. So instead of bending forwards, he bent kind of opposite, where his middle section went out and the other end sort of folded in. Except that he's not attached anymore, as it completely just eviscerates the midsection of the body.
Hold on.
Yes.
As the body separates,
Sure.
can I cast Ray of Frost on it
Okay.
so it freezes in time and place?
Oh, I thought you were gonna freeze like the
Would it do that?
the gut shut so he lives longer.
Oh, that would have been funnier.
I thought it
But
just does freezing damage. Does it freeze things?
yeah, I think you're right. It just does frost damage.
Okay.
Lame.
Yeah, it just does frost damage. Okay.
Okay. I mean, you can make it the body
We can make it
frosty.
fun, and it could do it anyway.
You know what?
It's an
I'll let
inanimate
you-
object at this point.
You can. You know what? Roll me a d20.
I got one of those somewhere.
Cure wounds real fast, so that The stump on the bottom closes up, and he's.
What do you want added to this? Arcana?
What's your spell stat?
I rolled a 14.
I mean, like, is there like a save stat or anything for your class?
Probably.
It's usually 8 plus your modifier
Yeah, I
plus
think
your
it's-
proficiency.
The question would be, which modifiers he using?
He's a wizard, so int.
So,
So-
then int.
Would I say 14?
Yeah.
20.
A 20. So, you know what? Yes. So you cast Ray of Frost, and as the body has separated, you cast Ray of Frost, and it freezes from the middle to the rest of him. And he's stuck in this pose, and there's just icicles shooting away from the area that you shot him from, basically. So the middle part and all the little pellets are spread out as well. So it's like a little explosion outwards, and then him folding backwards, and he's just frozen in place. And the wife is like, "Oh my God!"
Did you cast cold person?
What? I mean, we should probably go right
Yes. Hop on my horse with my dwarf friend, and I will fly after I grab this leg.
now. Okay. You notice that the rest of that a lot of people in town have looked over and they're like, "Oh,
They weren't concerned about the hobos beating each other to death, but
No.
as soon as you shoot one guy,
yeah." I mean, the hobos.
Okay.
The hobos didn't die from the beating.
hey hobos, get over here!
I'm not
It's
saying
the guns that
the
are the problem.
hobos are the ones that are like, "Oh," I'm saying it's just people down the street.
Lita hops on her dire caddy and says, "Come on."
Okay. So they all-
As Skrothor takes off with a piece of meat from this foreman,
Okay.
I'd like to do a persuasion
Two.
to the crowd that's watching
Okay.
to say, clearly the foreman would have money, gold on him.
Okay.
Persuade with a 16.
They look at each other quickly, and then they rush over and just start bashing the cold body with whatever they can find to break it up to start looking through the pockets.
We'll escape in the
Sure.
chaos.
As you guys ride away, you hear a few gunshots go off, but they're in the distance. It doesn't sound like they're closing, so it's probably just to break up whatever crowd had gathered around the body at that point. So,
I'm going to cast Skywrite.
what's that?
Surrender.
Oh, you write like a message in the sky or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get 10 words.
Fiat currency. Bitcoin is the future.
I'm going to write in the sky, Blondie will be back for the rest of you.
Okay.
Across the sky.
Okay.
Who is Blondie?
As we continue out through the town.
Blondie is the boss of the next town over, I believe.
Ooh, smart.
Remember
Play,
this-
pit
yeah,
them
he's-
against each other.
He's in Eastwood, if I recall
Are
correctly.
you starting a civil war?
I like playing wizards.
Yes.
Just keep track of your spells.
I am. Well, the Ray of Frost was a cantrip.
Sure.
Yes,
So-
mine too.
Okay. So you guys ride off. Clouds appear and form into the words. You remember to have it face the right direction so they're not reading it backwards. But yeah, so you put that up and you guys ride off.
Captain, if those townspeople could read, they'd be very upset right now.
It's a great meme. I'm hoping that at least the people in charge are able to understand the words.
And that
Also,
they don't
yeah,
ask questions.
If the people I used to work for are any indication, they don't. But I,
Well,
hope, I
may-
hope for your sake they do.
Maybe their accountant will be able to translate.
Maybe. If they've got a good one. I don't know.
I don't know either.
he wasn't a member of the accountants union, so
He was a
I
vampire.
was a non-union accountant.
that's right. That's why I got killed. Also, I forgot to mention this. As you guys are riding west, To the far south, there is a giant black cloud with red lightning bolts that's just swirling over one spot.
That
And
seems.
even though it's broad daylight, over there, it's very dark.
I would like.
Does it have like a pirate's face?
I was
on it
gonna
that's
say,
top
is
of
there
us?
like a raid going on?
No, there's no
Maybe.
faces or anything like that. It's just you just see this huge swirling black cloud with red lightning bolts raining down pretty constantly.
Voice and head.
Yes.
Does it also show up on the map that I have?
No.
Okay.
Oh, let's go there. I
You should
turn
mark
wing.
it on the map so we know where it is at all times. Wait, voice and head.
Yes.
Do we know if we mark something on this map, does our mark become magical?
What do you mean?
Okay, so if we were to say, okay, there's a weird storm over there that looks maybe perpetual or something,
Or magical.
and we wanted to mark down the storm, would the map magically be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to keep track of that storm for you?
Don't have a laser
Pilot.
pointer.
Low.
So if you draw something on your map, it'll animate in that spot, but it will not track something.
That is neat, actually. Neat.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So yeah. So if you draw a little picture of a swirling storm, you notice that the lines swirl around.
I'm gonna.
Okay, Captain, can I see the map for a second?
Here you go, and I pass it off to the
I take-
Tortuga.
I take the map and I draw a little paper clip with eyeballs.
Okay.
Does
There's-
it animate it and dance around a little bit?
It doesn't move around the map, but it's
Why?
in place. It is waving and blinking.
Does it offer helpful tips to me?
It doesn't.
Oh, well,
I-
it never did.
That's right.
Kind of hoping that we could explore this storm because it's interesting.
I agree with ye. Want to get the dwarf back to his family.
Any dwarf in a storm.
Also, if you travel directly south, you'd go through Unforgiven, which is Smiling Times.
Oh, it's that far.
Yeah,
that
let's-
far away.
Let's not.
Okay.
It's pretty far away to the south. If you had to take an educated guess, you'd probably guess Yuma.
Do you think it's a time storm from the turkey people?
You don't know about that.
The what?
He works for Bear Incorporated. He knows everything.
Bird call.
Bird
Yeah.
Bird call.
Yeah, it's just Bear.
The turkeys are
Corporate.
just one pod.
What are
One
the
arm
turkey
of
people?
the octopus that is bird corp.
Okay. So you guys are heading to Olama.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys head the rest of the way, and Callum is still a little bit beside himself, a little unsure of himself, a little crazy.
He's all shook up.
But you guys ride. You notice a sign for Olama. You ride up a mountain pass, and it looks as though there was some sort of recent calamity here, where like they had a massive rock slide and it was dug out. It looks like. But yeah, you head on in, and it seems like a pretty standard dwarvish, mountain dwarf, I should say, town. And they sort of stop you as you come in. They're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Callum, is that you? Yeah, it's me. Oh, well, your brother's been worried sick. Well, you know what? Are these your friends?
Best friend.
Yeah, they're friends. You can say
Came out
that.
of hell together.
Maybe not share that with everybody,
Hell,
Clancy.
that's where we came from.
No,
I'm not
just, you should
back
stop
out of
telling
hell, so
people
to
that.
speak.
Look, I'm done being dishonest. Okay, I went to hell the last time because of it.
Okay. So,
We've been to Hellenbeck.
all right. Well, you know what? Welcome to Olama. You know, our if you guys need a place to stay, we got plenty of places for rent. Got a legendary gunsmith down on the bottom. Or if you're just looking for ready-made guns and armor and stuff like that, we have that here too. So feel free to have at it.
A Scrothor has no money at the moment.
Well,
but
then
I will build an empire.
sleep on the streets.
No, I can fly.
Sleep
you
in
have
the
some
rocks.
vacant housing we could stay in.
Do we have any vacant housing? No, not.
Yeah, you didn't have like maybe you had like a recent catastrophic event that killed a lot of your residents, and now you have a lot of
Really
empty
kill a
housing,
lot of
maybe.
residents.
A couple,
Perhaps.
maybe.
Maybe
A
couple
family.
vacant houses. You know,
I mean, roll persuasion to see if he'll just let you stay in a dead
I'll-
family's house?
Sure, I'll do that. Oh,
It's
yeah,
in
that's a
escrow.
5. Let's see what I add to that. Okay, 6.
I'm sorry. You know, well, really.
The service is
You know-
tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you were sorry, you would help us. You know,
I am helping you. I gave you directions. That's helping.
that's your job, actually.
Well, it's not. I'm not.
You're the gate guard. You're supposed
I'm
to
not.
tell people what.
My-
What? Then why are you? What? Why
I
are you
just
trying to
I
stop
just
us
have to
from
be
going
standing
in?
here. Well, because you can't just let any old random strangers just ride into your town. That's how we got bandits in the first place.
We brought the prodigal son back to you.
I said that. Yeah, I see. That's why I said you're more than welcome here. You know, we'll give you. I best I can do. I give you a discount at the inn.
And, well, also, Clancy could
Wait,
maybe look at the
You're
books of the inn.
innkeeper? You're
No,
the innkeeper.
I'm mayor
You're the
and
mayor.
sheriff. Mayor and sheriff.
What?
Mariff.
Wait, you're not a guard, but you're the mayor and
I'm
the
the
sheriff.
mariff.
And you can get a discount at the inn, but you don't own it.
Well, I could put in a good word.
I need to insight check this man.
My friend.
That's
Cla-
a 13. Is he full of shit?
No, he seems like he could probably get you a discount. at
Just
the
because
end.
he believes what he's saying doesn't mean he's not wrong.
It's
Now,
true.
Now, remind me, Mariff. In your culture,
Tom Mariff.
in your culture, if someone defeats you in combat, do they absorb your position?
No, not typically.
Very good, thank you.
All right.
Sheathe my dagger.
Weird question, but all right.
Bird person was curious.
How much does a night in your old tavern cost you?
With discounted rate, you know, I'm assuming one room would work for the four of you.
I'll sleep on the chimney.
I really just withdraw into my
We
shell.
don't have
I was
chimneys.
just making a fuss.
Yes, I'll fly him to the top of a roof, and he'll withdraw into the shell, and then I'll perch on the shell. So we only really need one room.
All right. Well, then, you know, discounted rate, 2 gold.
We have 5 days worth of lodging. Times are
That
desperate.
doesn't leave much for food.
I mean, you could also take up, you know,
I
an
just
odd
ate.
job or something like that.
You mean I could get like a job at a shop or something?
you know what? Recently, the shopkeeper did fire somebody
Oh no!
for being a
that's
poor
terrible.
employee
I think
looking for a new employee.
I think Clancy's talents are wasted in front of house. Perhaps he could take a look at your books and provide new revenue streams.
I don't have
I'm-
books. I don't own businesses.
You're the mayor.
I'm the
How-
mayor.
How do you not have books? You're responsible for the finances of the town. It's so irresponsible.
That's just.
I don't think you know what mayors do.
I think
Look, okay. Look, mayors administrate the entire town. You should definitely have some sort of accounting.
But all those businesses, they're responsible. I
Look,
have.
it's fine. It's fine. Look, you're
Do you
gonna
not have
hire me as your-
taxes
I have
here?
a
You're gonna
treasurer.
hire me as your accountant, and I'm gonna take care of everything for you.
I have a
Don't worry.
treasurer.
Then what
Is the
you
treasurer
just-
not levying taxes?
They are. They do that. I don't get in their business.
Well, how do you know they're not stealing from you?
Well, I
Without-
wouldn't think old Eustace would steal from me.
But now you can't get it out of your head, can you?
Well, when you say it like that, it's weird.
Because you've never asked, have you?
I haven't thought about it.
And
Eustace
it's
is
always
a pretty
the ones you don't think would do it.
well.
He's probably up to no good. You should probably hire, somebody from outside who doesn't have a vested interest
Roll persuasion.
in manipulating.
Tell me, does Eustace have a very wealthy kind of house?
Dirty 20. Dirty 20.
No, Eustace lives in the same rock hole that we all do.
Yes, but clearly some places are better than others.
I mean, Eustace does have a pretty swanky wheelchair. I mean, maybe that. You know
Always
what?
got the best things, huh?
You know what? Just because he ain't got no legs doesn't mean he should have fancy silver wheels.
Scrothor pulls out the leg of the guy from the town square and starts snacking on it.
Why? Where'd you get that leg?
It's human leg. Don't
that doesn't make
worry.
it better.
It was
Look,
a
we have
domestic
extra
disturbance.
legs. We have extra legs. We're not going to spend money on fancy chairs. We have legs to spare and eat.
Spare leg.
All right.
Spare legs.
Would
Well,
like a
you know
bite,
what?
turtle?
You have raised a concern in me, and I think it might be time to retire old Eustace. So, you know what? Clancy, you seem like a well-educated sort. You're our new treasurer.
Fantastic. I'll draw a contract of employment up.
Great, you do that.
A favorable.
You'll start
contract.
immediately after that. You'll find it's a pretty busy hop to town. Might be tough. Keep track of old finances here
And
in
he's
Olama.
done.
Clancy, don't forget to
Yes.
subcontract.
I just hand him like a giant stack of papers.
That was fast.
It's a
Initial
pretty
here.
standard employment contract. I keep forms on me that are, that you might need. You'll find everything's there, including, look, there's lots of compartments in my shell. Okay.
Do you
There's,
have like a
places
shorter
for paper
contract,
and
like a
ink.
1-pager, maybe
Oh,
2?
you don't need to read it. You'll find everything's in
I
order.
don't know.
Just sign here.
I can't.
Just
I
sign
Can't.
here.
Let's roll persuasion. I own the
19.
town now.
19.
I mean, like I said, you do seem pretty trustworthy, I guess. You're the new treasurer. Obviously, you wouldn't steer me wrong.
No.
Obviously not. I have only your best interests at heart, and you know that because I'm here for money.
Well, that's a weird way to word it, but
No, I mean I'm your employee.
oh, okay. Well,
You
I guess
paid him.
I'll sign it. And he signs
Okay, yes.
the contract.
Initial here.
Oh, okay.
And the subcontractor form.
Yep.
For Bird
Initial.
Cove.
Oh, okay.
And lick this.
Why?
Just open your mouth. I just need a swab, a buccal swab.
Why?
If your beak's not wet enough, I can open
It's
it for
it's
you.
for insurance purposes.
I don't know what that means.
Look, the next time you make stool, I need you to fill up this cup and
What?
return it to me.
This is way more intricate than any contract I've ever been a part of.
Well, I guess
akin
old
to.
Eustace wasn't really doing his job properly, was
Well,
it?
Eustace.
I was doing fine.
Yeah, well, Eustace, out with the old and in with the new.
I'm still spry.
You're in a mountain with a wheelchair. You're not really getting around too well.
I
Eustace.
get around where I need
We had to
to.
build ramps everywhere for you.
Legally, by the acts of disability, you had to anyways.
Whatever.
You haven't heard the
Roll
last of
on.
old Yusuf.
And as
Yusuf
Eustace
doesn't mean useless.
As useless Eustace rolls away, shaking his fist. That's where we're gonna take a break, and we're back.
With his square wheels.
Yeah, clunk clunk, clunk clunk, clunk clunk.
They're not lined up, though.
No,
And they're spray painted silver. They're not really made of silver.
look at him, rich son of a bitch, showing off to everybody. That's why he's got 3 wives, probably. He's always been the ladies' man.
I slay puss all day long.
That's
Not
why
anymore,
I
Eustace.
sing this mining song.
Not anymore, Eustace. There's a new puss hound in town. His name is Clancy.
I can smell it a mile away.
All right, so
All right. Well, I'm gonna go check out this gunsmith and see why he was so important.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down with ye.
okay,
We can all go together. Why not?
Clancy, you gotta get to work.
Oh no, my hours. I don't start until 2 p.m. It's in the contract. It's standard.
But it's currently 4 p.m.
It's standard.
The next day.
Oh, you
Would
don't
you
start
like-
today? You start tomorrow?
Are you saying that you want to renege on the contract?
Well, I don't.
They're-
You didn't let me
they're
read
very
it. I don't know what's
firm-
in it.
There are very firm penalties.
You just said you don't start till 2.
Look.
It's currently 4.
Look, 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm late.
I'm
Yeah,
late.
you're 2
Oh,
hours
damn.
late, buddy. We're
All right.
docking your pay. 2
I
hours.
go to the office.
Get to work. All right. So the rest of you, other than Clancy, because he gave himself a job again,
Didn't need to do that.
literally 2 for 2 for making jobs.
Somebody's got to earn money here.
So you guys head to the bottom of the cave, and it's a swirling sort of ramp, and the buildings get more and more sparse. Eventually, at one point, you pass what appears to be a barn of some sort with some strange mewing noises.
Scrothor.
Yes.
You want to have a race to the bottom?
What's at stake? Can I eat your bird?
No, you can't eat quick draw, McCaw.
I feel like I could.
You probably could, but I wouldn't appreciate it. He's a good bird. Good bird.
Is he magical?
McGaw.
No, you say good bird.
Good bird.
Good bird. Like that.
Good bird.
Is he magical? No.
I feel like he may have been resurrected from the dead.
I mean, we all were.
So we're all magical.
I guess that hurt. And I run.
Are you offering your heart? Scraw!
The magic was inside. Now, there's a big hole in the middle, so I mean...
I can jump.
Yeah, I just fly.
Oh, that's right.
You
You
just
can
fly.
fly.
Yeah.
That's
Bob.
what
I
it's
fly
like.
down the hole and
I
into
don't
the
think you're
smithy.
going to win any race.
I don't have to roll because I move at 50 flying.
Oh, Jesus. I sprint.
Yeah, you're running around the ramp, and he just flies in a straight motion down towards the bottom, towards the small shack. And there's a big pillar or tube that looks like it goes from the shack all the way up into the top of the mountain. But when you get down there, Callum.
And Felita's running too. Oh.
I'll get there.
Yeah, Callum's not running.
It's like cowboy walking the whole way down the ramp.
So I'm going to say Scrothor beats Captain Gizzard by quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do?
To the shed.
Send your bird.
Since we have new characters, I'm going to keep a body account to see who has the most kills.
Okay. So Felita's got one.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think that would be fun.
Sure.
I tried to do it with curse words in season 1, but it didn't go too well.
Fuck you.
Oh, Jesus.
So you guys get to the blacksmith's home, and you can hear
Tink.
tink, tink, tink,
Clang.
and Callum's just like, well, I guess we're here.
Hi.
And he knocks on the door, and you hear somebody inside just go, away, I'm busy.
What about very old friends?
It's me, your brother, Callum. And you hear the tinking stop, and the door flings open, and this large, beefy dwarf just grabs Callum, gives a big old hug and a sloppy kiss on the cheek. Oh, Callum, I missed you so much. Yeah, I died. I came back from the dead. I exploded.
Who killed you?
Gravity?
But who brought you to gravity?
I fell out of a poop pipe,
Shit.
and somebody tried to save me repeatedly but failed, and I smashed into a rock, exploded.
Well, at least they tried.
At least they tried. It's worth something, I guess. And then the devil brought me back to life.
From the rock face?
Yeah, I guess.
Why did the devil choose you?
I don't know.
To keep the storyline moving?
I'm not really a part of your story, I feel like. I just make armor.
What about teeth?
I mean, I can make teeth. That doesn't... I mean, me or my brother here could probably make teeth.
Ah, it's nice to meet you. What's your name?
Some people call me Morrissey,
Teefies.
but you could call me Teefies.
Morrissey.
Fuck Morrissey.
I mean, we can, I guess. I've never fucked a bird person before. First time for everything.
Is meat murder?
I mean, depends on how you get the meat, I guess. If you murdered something to get their meat, I would say, yeah, in that instance, it would be murder. And if it's a sentient being, I would say it's probably murder. Like if you killed a person, like the leg that you're currently chewing on
I
right now.
didn't kill this person. I found him.
Okay, well, then that's not murder. That's just meat.
I killed him.
That's murder. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just an accomplice.
He was a bad person.
I was happy in a haze of a drunken hour,
All right.
but heaven knows I'm miserable now. So your brother's back to you, eh?
Well, it's weird because I told these other folks about him, and they didn't come. I haven't seen them since I told them about the prison where he.
I think we saw them in passing on the way up from hell.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they died.
They seems like a bunch of charming men.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, all right.
I wouldn't say charming. One guy kept trying to murder another guy's pet. Kept trying to put it in the fire, make it magical. Some other person in town told me they wanted to make it like a chicken robot body.
What?
Something.
A robot chicken.
I'm not 100% sure on the details.
Do you have schematics? Birdcup was very interested.
I mean, sure. It wasn't really building a robot body. It was mostly just toss pieces of the bird in to the magical fire that I got, and it mix it with metal, and boom, you got.
I don't know if I
Robot
believe
bird.
that.
What made the bird magical in the first
Seriously,
place?
it sounds like a ducktail to me.
Well, it was a cave canary, not a duck, but that's fine. Well, to my understanding, the bird was also resurrected from hell, so my guess would be that's what made it magical.
I look at the parrot.
Was that parrot, macaw, whatever it is?
Quick draw, McCaw.
Does it have a gun?
Does it have a gun?
Well,
It's
you
got
said
a pop
it's called
gun.
quick draw. I assume that means like a gun.
Oh
a
no,
sketcher.
it's got artistic values.
Renders
It
a
does
caricature
very-
really quick.
Oh, it draws pictures?
It does. Yes.
All right. Can it draw something for me?
I mean, it does. It doesn't work for free.
Can it draw me a nude portrait? Like if I'm naked and like working the forge, can it like make a portrait that I can hang up?
You're making everyone here very uncomfortable.
Why,
No,
I'm
I'm
looking
fine.
for an artistic, expression of my work. That's not just a gun.
You'll have to ask E-Bird, but it doesn't come cheap.
All right. Well, what can I do for you? I make guns.
okay,
I make
well,
magical guns. If you got reagents, I can make magical stuff. This fire out here, boom, I can make magic shit.
My friend here, Felita, is very quick with the trigger.
All right.
So maybe a magical gun for them would be.
Well, I just got basic stuff right now. You got any magical reagents I can put together? Or we're just
You got
talking.
anywhere we can get these magical reagents? Because I would like something that shoots a little faster.
Something that shoots faster.
Twice as fast.
And I'll trade you a titty picture for it.
Well,
Drawn
I
by a
believe he
magical
said
bird.
He wanted something tasteful
of
and then that's the
myself.
forward.
I mean, the bird can draw very tasteful nudes, and he's got quite voluptuous pecs from working that forge, and so glistening with sweat.
Now who's making it awkward?
I'm sorry, I was out to sea for a very long time.
Did you ever draw a lady on a chaise lounge with like a diamond and just a diamond?
I believe so, but it went down with the door, you see. There was not enough room for me and the picture. So I had to throw it off so that I could survive, you see.
I had mentioned to the other group there's some magical creatures, but I mean, a couple more have come to mind since then.
Well, I only want the one that will get the gun for Felita so that they can shoot quicker,
Faster.
faster.
Well, there has been a large bird snatching children up. So, I mean, if you kill that, it's probably magic.
Is that okay with you, Scrothor?
Every bird for themselves. Yes.
It's in the nearby mountains.
Can I hold on? In the same vein. Blink.
Grab a feather from.
Squawk. Is this magical?
I mean, yeah, technically.
What can you So I have this magical cape and I have this magical feather.
Okay. Well, I'm not an armor smith, but he is. He might be able to do something. with it.
Callum.
Yeah.
Can you combine these things?
Maybe leave him here.
Okay.
Come back in a little while. Like a day, maybe.
Your voice is so shaky.
Because I literally lost it. I went to hell.
Callum, have a bite. Here. I pull a piece of meat.
Is that the leg?
Do you need my teeth, son?
Do you
Your
want me
teats?
do you want
I
me
don't need
to
any teats?
to baby it to you?
The man's leg? I don't want any of that.
No.
You're a monster.
I've already started though.
No. Throw up in the fire.
Feed it to Quick Draw.
Quick draw.
Quick Draw.
Quick Draw shoves its head into your mouth, and it's just
That feels so much lighter. Have you guys ever tried that? To purge.
the purge.
The bird purge.
My bulimic friend.
Yes. I
You-
leave
you
it with
said there's a
Callum.
There's a large bird stealing children.
I'm not a lord bird.
It's bigger than you. I would guess it's probably like a young rock.
Bird Corp is interested.
How far out is it?
Well, it's in this mountain range, so you basically just leave this city and then you go wander around the mountains.
So,
I don't know exactly where it is.
can we only harvest one source from a magical creature? Or do they
Maybe you can
maybe...
get multiple things.
Hmm.
They would have different effects. For speed, my guess would be for a rock, I would say the feathers. They also got a razor sharp beak. They got some talons. They got blood. They got insides. You got all kinds of
Heart,
stuff.
yes.
Heart. Yeah, bird heart.
I guess we could
Dale
kill
bird
it.
heart.
Listen, we don't have a lot of capital with us. Do you have anything that we can use to collect these things?
Like a bucket?
And then you can keep, buckets,
Yes.
skins,
I mean,
If
we
we
got.
get-
bags.
I got some satchels and backpacks and
I
That
think
kind of
what
thing.
Felita is saying is if we get 6 magical things, we keep 4 and you keep 2. And then that's a good trade for the labor involved.
Well, that's where he come in with the picture.
And the titty picture.
I don't know why you're saying titty picture. It's going to be tasteful nude of me working the forge.
That's
while
what-
And
naked.
Translation is strange with the bird brains.
I thought mammals love memories.
No, they love having memories of him working the forge, you see.
Oh, yes.
I have
Hammer.
backpacks. Is that good enough? You want backpacks?
He doesn't
Backpack,
understand trade.
backpack.
It's good. Yes.
Satchels, backpacks, stuff like that.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, I
I
think
can get-
that'll do.
Yeah, I got that. I can give you each a backpack.
He's just happy
We
to
got a
work.
fourth member. Can we? Well, I don't actually know if he would need a backpack.
He would need a backpack.
Maybe
Yeah.
a belt.
I mean, if
Alright,
there,
he
yeah,
would
he's
need a
gonna need a
backpack.
a
backpack.
pizza box, perhaps.
It's gonna have to have long straps on it, though.
Sure.
He's very short, though. Meanwhile,
Clancy, you're in the city council, if you want to call it that. It looks like every other
God,
building.
this town's finances are in tatters.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of revenue coming in other than people buying guns and
Good thing I'm getting paid 100 gold a day. I'll be out of
and
here tomorrow.
and they're donating it all to charities. What the fuck is this?
So they don't
most
have
of
to
the
pay
funds are
taxes.
going to rebuild, things that have been lost.
Public
The recent
Works.
cave-in.
Ugh.
Oh, Jesus.
So yeah, that's what you're noticing. as you
How?
look at the books. But everything is like very simplistic in terms of how it's all set up and listed out by this old man.
Luckily, he was in a wheelchair, so everything's at the perfect height for me.
Yep. On a table.
Well, I commenced to sorting it out, but I mean, obviously, I'm gonna need to look at some tax records of some people that might be advantageous to have leverage against.
Okay.
Maybe some store owners,
Okay.
local politicians.
There's really only one politician, and it's the Mariff, but you are more than welcome to roll investigation.
Pizza shop
he's-
owners.
He's stupid enough. I can just push him around. I'm gonna need.
And he's bound by
leverage
contract.
over the
He's the most evil of your
shopkeeper.
entire
Oh
group.
shit! Oh, these documents are so disorganized. But I bring them up close to my face, so I get advantage with my spectacles.
Sure.
With my magical spectacles. That's much better. Thank you. That's a 26.
So you notice that there's a discrepancy of what the main gun shop, where they're claiming an employee, but there are no records of that person ever paying an employee. They just listed them having an employee to get some sort of break in their taxes. So that's one thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to copy these documents.
You also
I'm
notice
gonna,
that There's one shop that specifically sells sort of robotic parts, especially
very
for
interesting.
Warforged. But they don't really seem to generate a lot of revenue, but they do have a lot of expenses. And according to the tax records, they've been in the red for over 7 years now, which, to your recollection, you can only be in the red for 3 years before your business no longer gets tax credits.
Oh my! All right. Well, yeah, I'll obviously need copies of these as well if I'm going to, give these folks an opportunity to set the record straight, as it were.
Sure. Those are really the only big discrepancies you notice.
Okay.
Everyone
okay,
else has
I-
pretty standard. They don't really even collect a ton of taxes, but everything else seems pretty standard.
I can, yeah. I mean, everything's pretty standard usually. I can get pretty much everything else in order pretty quickly, I imagine. But I'll put in my full day's work here.
Okay.
But afterwards, I'm gonna go to the vacant house that was stipulated in my contract that now belongs to me and my party,
Yep.
and which I obviously would have told them about before they wandered off. And I'll meet up with them after my shift.
Your 4-hour shift.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's not back-breaking labor, but it is brain-breaking labor, and you want to keep your tools sharp as an accountant. They don't want to overwork you. You don't want sloppy bookkeeping like this. Okay, that's how that man ended up in a wheelchair. I guarantee you.
So,
He overworked his brain.
Yes,
His
It
feet don't
happens.
work no more.
I've seen it before.
the rest of the group goes to the abandoned building that you now own.
Yes.
It's fully furbished. Lots of pictures of some random family that you don't know. It's weird.
How many bedrooms?
3.
Is there a cat?
No.
You can't eat the cat.
Can't we have a high-low on that?
Well, the only reason I was saying no is because of the creatures that they use to milk in this town are large, fat cats. So
Is
just
there
would be weird
like
for
a
them to-
domestic rat?
Or
Yes. There's a domestic rat. It's
now,
it's
why
a very
has it gotta be somebody's pet?
Does he have a collar?
it has a collar. Yeah.
It's a name on
no,
it.
it has collar.
What is his name?
It has cholera? Is that
And
Yeah.
cholera, yeah.
His collar says cholera.
No, his
name is
collar
Cholera
says
the rat.
Ratholomew.
Bartholomew.
Does it greet us when we enter? Or?
The tail thwacks on the ground excitedly. And it spins
it.
around in a circle, and then it stands up on its back legs and has its it's very pudgy. It's way larger than any rat you've ever seen before.
Oh, Scrothor, give him some of the leg.
We eats it whole.
And it's
Oh.
just, oh, you eat the rat?
Oh no!
We swallows it whole.
What are you, a
I smack him on the back
pelican?
of the head.
Because it's pretty big.
I smack him on the back of the head.
Me?
Yes.
You don't want to brain the rat.
Drop it.
The tail is just sticking out.
It's still
pretty
wagging.
big
Still
rat. I don't
wagging.
know if you could
Growthor?
just single swallow it.
Drop it.
It rolls up into a slobbery ball and then just runs behind Felita and like hides behind her leg while also loving on the leg at the same time. Scared of
tasty.
Scrothor now.
No.
It's very scared of
It
Scrothor.
would have been
It was
funnier
a-
if it
a
ran
love
right
nip.
back to Scrothor and
Yes.
jumped it back into its
Friend.
mouth.
No one has been petting
Home.
it.
If you know rat owners, that kind of tracks.
That's fair. But yeah. So you're in this home of a recently deceased family.
Let's take a long rest and regain our spell slots.
As we regain our spell slots,
Spell slots.
I'm gonna pretty much fill in
Clancy.
Clancy about what was talked about down at the forge
Okay.
and how we're gonna
I'll-
find this rock and
And
destroy it.
roll.
Okay.
I think the best way is if Scrothor flies up high to kind of have a view on where it is, and then we decimate it to shit.
So your idea is me, a slow tortoise person, should fight a giant bird of prey.
Flying high
Oh,
in the summer sky.
I mean, do you not want to come with us, Clancy's?
I mean, I guess I kind of have to because, well, I mean, I guess I don't really have to.
I mean, you could be the bait.
I did rework the contract that if any of us die, we don't all fail. So, you know, you're welcome for that. But also,
Thank
yeah, I'll come with you. But first,
don't all
I
fail?
think
Yeah, with the devil.
Oh.
right because I reworked.
Oh,
the
that's
deal.
right.
You know, I found the deficiencies in the contract, as it were.
I thought you were talking about the Dwarvish agreement. I'm like,
Belita,
what
you
that
like
have to do?
you like blowing people's guts out with firearms?
That started
I
out
sure
aggressive.
don't hate it.
Well, I was going over the town finances. I mean, I use the term liberally, but either way, there seems to be a discrepancy with the local gun dispensary. I think we might be able to get a sizable, maybe 5-finger discount there without
Or a
arousing too much trouble.
settlement.
I like the way you're thinking.
Also, if you know anybody that likes robot parts, we might be able to make that happen too.
A robot pod's magical.
I don't know. I don't deal in robots.
Yeah, it's a robot chicken.
Okay, well, we could probably work up some sort of robot chicken pox if that's what you're going for.
Now,
That's
Clancy, isn't this why you went to hell the first times?
No, I went to hell because look, those Wyatt Earp brothers, they're a bunch of fucking idiots, is what they are, and they didn't listen to my plan. All right, I refused to do their stupid plan of just writing all the money in the ledger book. They said just write all the money and then we'll have all the money. I was like, that's not how it works. That's not how it works, gentlemen. You have to have the money. You can't. It's not a magic book. And they shot me right in the face.
That sounded like something you should have gone to hell for.
Well, no, I went to hell for all the extortion and racketeering.
And doing accounting
'Cause
with
you wrote
evil
all the
people.
money in your book, right?
Oh, I didn't write all the money. I just,
Took it.
I mean, I took my share.
So what you're saying
I'm s-
is you're doing the exact same things that got you sent to hell.
And
the
which
first
is
time.
Right,
What-
but I'm
but
being
that is what I
honest
just
about
said.
it. I'm
Okay.
being honest.
And he's not
It's all in the contract.
wrapping cat shit in dog shit and selling it to people.
correct. He's not doing that.
As a housing.
It's not like I'm evil. I'm not like starting a multi-level marketing, workout supplement thing or anything. It's fine. I'm just informing people, right, of their accounting deficiencies and giving them an opportunity to rectify the situation without legal consequences.
Well, do you want to go inform people right now, or would
I
you
mean-
rather wait till we get back?
I mean, it's probably the middle of the night. They're probably not open.
Wouldn't we need weapons to
Exactly.
fight this rock?
I'm not talking about burglary. I'm talking about extortion.
And you can't do extortion in the middle of the night
No, the
when
person
they're in
has
their
to be.
beds,
The person has
not
to be
expecting extortion.
present. Oh my gosh, this sounds awfully violent. I was. What? Why don't I just go alone tomorrow?
Even the rat puts on brass knuckles on the front claws.
Why are you all drooling? What is wrong with you?
You came to me because you knew I like shooting people, and then
Right.
you're gonna tell me you don't want me to shoot people.
I thought you could get a discount on a gun.
Maybe
What?
they'll say no and we have to
How did
take
this
their
go
hand.
terribly awry?
I am a
I'll
pirate.
help you out.
Yeah, let's
Don't
go to
worry,
the.
I'll come with you tomorrow. Don't you worry.
Isn't their address
God.
written on the
Please
account
just
form?
Please just follow my lead tomorrow.
So as you guys discuss future crimes, that is where we're going to call it. So thanks for tuning in. Check us out next time.
Everyone here in chat, stick around. We got a second episode coming at you right after the break. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok, Reddit, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botched was brought to you by the Patreon producers, the OG Lone Ranger, Big Jim, the Nug, Lord Chronic, Skinner, B-Mail, Shanda Panda, Disgruntled Furniture, Quist Wisdom, Lost Limey, Scabby Goose, Zukari, and Bread2287. You want to support the show? You can do so over at so many stupid websites. FreedomValleyHorsepace.com, DickBlood.me, DickBlood.club, Cornhub.icu, SexWithWookies.com, PigRickets.com, MookMolk.com, BuyTheseViagra.com,
My wiener.
Louisiana PocketGopher.com,
Singular.
or
And
our newest website, DamnYouDennis.com.
that's not the newest one.
I'm going to save it for the next
Oh, the
episode.
next
See what I'm going
episode.
to do? Say, hey.
Go to hell, Dennis.
Already there.
Damn you, Danny.
Or simply patreon.com/botchpodcast, where there are probably 1,000 hours of bonus material stretching back for 6 fucking years. Also, $3 gets you into the Discord with the wonderful misfits that is the Botch community.
that are the wonderful misfits.
Whatever. You want to support us but can't do it financially? Head on over to Apple Podcasts and leave us a 5-star review. Y'all have made Chunky depressed. Our little Chunks of Socles,
I'm losing weight.
he wants to read a review so
So
bad,
badly.
but it's been fucking months.
So now I'm just drinking Russian vodka
And that's your fault
for breakfast.
for not going over to Apple Podcasts and leaving a 5-star review for Chunky.
Or any star review.
I mean,
but a 5-star
I
would be
would rather,
great,
let's not give him the option. What are you doing?
There was a 1-star that we made fun of. That was fun.
I mean, we're going to read out any review, but I would prefer, it helps the show,
they said things that weren't true.
Thank you to Gozer for our intro and outro music. More of them over at Gozer_music. Thank you to Emily Swan for our art. You can find her all over the internet at a swan named Emily. We salute you, Big Jim 5. You are this episode's
Lone Ranger.
most wanted.
Nice.
God damn it.
Get fucked, Brad.
Every time.
What was it again?
It used to be Lone Survivor, right?
It's most wanted.
Most Lone Ranger.
Most lone wanted.
You want to send something to the studio? Do it over at P.O. Box 3178, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania 17325. And
Help us
Chunky
take a bite out of Chunk.
will open it up on stream. And as always,
As you get ready to go with your friend to go extort in the middle of the night, whisper botched and we'll come calling.
we'll see you next week, nerds.
I hope we sever a finger.
Lone wanted.
Lone Wanted.
Yeah, I'm going to read the
Lone Stranger.
the Big Jim one on the second episode.
Yes, because it's the newest.
Yeah. So, all right, everybody, stick around. We got a second episode. We just got to take a quick break so I can get more alcohol, and Dennis can pet his dog, and Chunky can pee.
On his dog.
Yeah.
Dennis's dog, that is.
I'm going to piss on my own dick.
Yoshi!
She likes it.
She likes drinking piss.
Attention, she said.